Dear students, today we are going to discuss class 5 maths chapter 4 parts and whole. Parts and wholes. You must have seen the flag of our country. Here is the flag of our country. Do you know how to draw the flag? Draw a rectangle of length 8 centimeter. Draw a rectangle of length 8 centimeter. And width 6 centimeter. Divide 3 equal parts. 1, 2 and 3 equal parts, and complete the flag. The top 1/3 of our flag is orange color. The top is orange color. You can see here orange color. And what is the color of the middle 1/3 of the flag? 1/3, 1/3 of our flag. This is 1/3 middle flag. It is white in color. Where you will draw the Ashoka Chakra. The middle you can draw the Ashoka Chakra. Now, how much of the flag will you color green? Green. The green is actually 1/3 of the flag. It is 1/3 of the flag. Why? Now we are going to discuss this question answers. Question number 1. Draw a rectangle length 8 centimeter, width 6 centimeter, divide into 3 equal parts and complete the flag. Here the length of the, this is length 8 centimeter, this is 8 centimeter, and width, it is width 6 centimeter, and we have divided into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. So for part 1, 3 equal parts we have to divide. So our flag is divided into 3 equal parts. The color of the middle 1/3 of the flag is white color. It is white color. The Ashoka Chakra is drawn at the center of the flag. You can find Ashoka Chakra at the center of the flag. 1/3 of the flag is colored green. Here this is 1/3. The orange, the top orange also 1/3 of the flag. How much of the flag will you color green? That is 1/3. The top 1/3 of the flag is orange color, so that is 1/3. What is the color of the middle 1/3 of the flag? It is white. Now look at this flag. This is the flag of Afghanistan. Now how much it is black color? The black color of the flag, how much it is there in the Afghanistan flag? It is 1/3, because the flag is divided into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. Black is 1/3. The green part of the flag can be written as the green class. That is also 1/3 of the flag. Is red less than 1/3 of the flag? Of course, there is a emblem is there in the middle of the flag, so it is definitely less than 1/3. It is less than 1/3. This is the flag of Myanmar. Our neighbor country is blue. More than 1/4 of the flag or less. The blue color is more than 1/4 or less than 1/4, that we are going to see. Now guess how much of the flag is red. Red color is how much? Is it more than half? Definitely it is more than half. It is more than 3/4 of the flag. Yes, it is more than 3/4. Now look at the flag. How much of it is black color? Now the total number of parts of the flag is 3. There are 3 parts in the flag. 1, 2, 3. We see that out of 3 equal parts, only one part of the flag is black color. That is 1 by 3. This black color is 1 by 3 part. We can see that our 3 parts of the flag, only one part is green. Out of 3, one part is green. That we can say 1 by 3 of the flag is green. And the red portion of the flag is less than 1 by 3 of the flag. It is less than 1 by 3. It is less than 1 by 3 because there is a emblem, white emblem in the middle of the flag. So definitely it is less than 1 by 3 only. Now this is the flag of Myanmar, our neighbor country. Is blue more than 1/4 of the flag or less? The blue is not more than 1/4. It is less than 1/4. The blue color is present in is less than 1/4 of the flag because the flag is not divided equally 4 equal parts. It is not divided evenly. So the blue part is less than 1 by 4. It is less than 1 by 4 only. It is not equal to 1 by 4. I think red color is present is in more than 1/3/4 of the flag. It is more than 3 by 4. 3 by 4. 3/4 means we can write 3 by 4. It is more than 3 by 4. The red color is more than 3 by 4. Now question number 2. A chocolate bar. Manju had a chocolate bar. She gave 1/4 of the chocolate to Raji. So 1/4 means 4 out of 4, one part she gave to Raji. 1/3 to Sugada. 1/3 means 1 by 3. And 1/6 to 1/6, 1 by 6. 1/6 means 1 by 6 to Sheila. She ate the remaining part. How many pieces of chocolate did each get? What part of the chocolate did Manju eat? Now this is the chocolate bar. How many equal parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 parts, again it is divided. So it is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 2s are 12 equal parts. So the number of pieces of the chocolate is 12. There are 12 parts here. 12 equal parts are there. Manju gives 1/4. 1/4 means 1 by 4 into 12 is equal to how many pieces she gives to Raji? 1 by 4 of 12. 1/4 is 4. 3 4s are 12. So 3 pieces of chocolates Raji will get. Now thus Raju got 3 pieces of chocolate. Manju gives 1/3 of the chocolate to Sugada. So 1/3, 1 by 3 chocolate she gave to Sugada. So number of pieces of chocolate given to Sugada is 12 divided by 3. 12 just divide by 3, you will get 4. 12 divided by 3, you will get 4 3s are 12. So 4 pieces Sugada will get. Thus Sugada got 4 pieces of chocolate. Manju gives 1/6 of the chocolate to Sheila. That means 12 divided by 6 is equal to 2. Thus 2 pieces of chocolate Sheila got. Total number of pieces of chocolate given to Raji, Sugada and Sheila 3, 4 and 2, totally 9. Total number of chocolate left in the bar. So total number of pieces in the bar is 12. So 9 is given to their friends. So 12 minus 9 is equal to 3. So C will get 3 pieces of chocolate. So the 3 pieces of chocolate eaten by Manju. This 3 pieces is actually nothing, it is 1 by 4 of the chocolate. 3 pieces is actually 1 by 4 of the chocolate. Color the hats. Color 1 by 3 of the hats, red color you have to give. Color 3/5 means 3 by 5. 3/5 means 3 by 5 hats you have to give blue. How many hats did you color red and how many did you color blue? What part of the hats are not colored? Now we can color the hats according to the questions. 1 by 3. Totally how many hats are there? You can find there are 15. 15 heads are there. 1, 2, 3. If you count it, you'll get 15. Total number of heads. Now, how to color it? Total number of heads is 15. Correct? It is given that we have to color 1 by 3 of heads red. So 1 by 3 of 15. 1 by 3 of 15 means 1 by 3 into 15 or 15 divided by 3 is equal to 15 by 3. 15 divided by 3, 3 5s are 15. So 5. So 5 you will get. It is given that we have to color 3 by 5 of the hats blue. So 3 by 5 of 15. Again 15. 3 by 5 of 15 multiplied by 15 we can say 1 5 is 5, 3 5s are 15, 3 3s are 9. So 9 hats blue color we have to give. Number of hats that are not colored, the middle one, that is one hat is not colored. This one hat is what part of the hats? It is total number of 15 hats. One is not colored means 1 by 15. That's what we got, right? 1 by 15. Next one. The greedy gatekeeper. Remember Birbal, the clever minister of King Akbar. Do you know how he became a minister? Birbal was then a young boy living in a village. He was very clever and could write many poetry. He thought he would try his luck in the king's court. So he took some of his poem and set off for the city. When he reached there, the outer gate of the palace, he was stopped by the gatekeeper. Hey, stop there. Where are you going? Shouted the gatekeeper. 1. I am a poet. The Birbal replied, I want to see King Akbar and show my poem. Replied the poet. Oh, you are a poet. The king is kind. Definitely he will give you prize. Will let you in if I will let you in if you give me 1 by 10 of your price. So I will allow you if you give me 1 by 10 of the price which you are going to get it from the king. Young Akbar, young Birbal agreed since he had no other option, no other way. When he went in, the gatekeeper calculated if he gets 100 coins, so 100 coins if he get his share, the gatekeeper number 1 will get 1 by 10 of 100, that is equal to 0 0 you can cut, so 10 definitely he will get. So the gold coins I will get definitely 10 gold coins. The poet came to a second gatekeeper. He also demanded, I will let you in if you give me 2/5, 2/5 of the price. The gatekeeper happily calculated the poet will get at least 100 coins. So from 100 coins I will get out of 100. The share should be given to the second gatekeeper is 2/5. So 100 multiplied by 2/5. 1/5 is 5. 25 are 100. So 20 into 2 is equal to definitely 40 coins. He will get it. The poet reached the last gatekeeper, the third one. The gatekeeper said, I will allow you to see the king only if you give me half of the price. That means out of 100, half price is to be given to third gatekeeper. So 100 out of 100, half of 100 is 50 gold coins. But if he gets 1000 coins, I will get to 500 definitely. 100 coin means half of 100 is 50. If the king give 1000, he will get 500. The king was very happy with the poem and said, your work is very good. You can ask me anything as your price. Oh my lord, I want 100 slabs. What? Slabs? The king was shocked. What happened after that? He can complete the story. Now we will discuss the answer. The gatekeeper thought that the king would give 100 gold coins to Birbal as a prize. So the first one demanded 1/10. That means 100 divided by 10 is equal to 10 gold coins is to be given. The second gatekeeper demanded 2/5 of the price. That means 100 divided by this 5 and you will get a 20, then multiply by 2. That way also you can do is equal to 40 gold coins, or we can do directly also 2/5 of 100. 2/5 of 100 means just multiply 100. Now 1/5 is 5, 25 are 100, 22 are 20 into 2 is equal to 40. This answer you will get. The third gatekeeper demanded half of the price. That means out of 100 coins, half of 100 is 50 coins. After listening to his poem, the king became happy. Birbal requested the king to give him 100 slabs as a prize. So the third gatekeeper got 15 slabs. 100, half of 100 is 50. The second gatekeeper 40 slabs, and the first gatekeeper will get 10 slabs. At last the poet got 0 slabs. Without any punishment, he came out of the palace. Make different patterns by coloring some squares in the grid B, C, D. What part of the grid did you color? A. The grid is divided into 16 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 4s are 16. There are 16. Out of 16, 8 colored blue. Remaining 8 white color. So blue 8/16 and white 8/16. Now B. Now the B is colored here. You can see. Out of 16, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares are colored blue. So 4/16. So how many are white? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12/16 are white color. The C, the blue color, you can find 8 blue color, 8 white color. So what fraction we can write here? We can write 8 by 16 blue and 8 by 16 colored white. Here D 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 colored blue. So 4 by 16 blue. Remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 by 16 white. Now look at grid A. The answers: is the grid colored half blue, half white? Total number of squares in grid A is 16. So the blue color is 8 only. 16 half is colored. Then white color 8 by 16. 8 is colored white. Fraction of grid A, that is blue color, half, and white color is half. Blue color of white color half. So half of the grid A is blue and half of the grid A is white. So half we can write, we can write is equal to 2 by 4. How it is? Multiply the numerator by 2 and the denominator also by 2. You will get the equivalent fraction. This can be, we can write 4 by 8. 4 by 8, if you simplify, 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8. Again 1 by 2 is coming. So we can write this two way. The second one, 2 by 4 is blue and 2 by 4 is 8. Question number C, 3 by 8 blue and 5 by 8 is white. It is actually wrong in the box. 4 by 8 is blue. Yes, it is correct. 4 by 8 is white. Yes, it is correct only. Now draw grids of 16 squares and make pattern with 2 by 8 red color, 1 by 2 yellow, 1 by 4 green. Now out of 16, there are 16 squares, total number of squares 16. How many squares are red color? 2 by 8. 2 by 8 of 16. Of means multiply 16. 1 8 is 8, 2 8s are 16. So 2 2s are 4. 4 colors are red. So red 4 color you can see 1 2 3 4. How many we have to give? Yellow. Yellow color is equal to half of 16. What is half of 16? Is equal to 8. So 8 yellow, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 color yellow. 1 by 4 green. So 1 by 4 of 16. 1 4 is 4. 4 4s are 16. So 4 1s are 4. So 4 color we have to give green. So green color 4. 1 2 3 4. Similarly question number B, 3 by 16 we have to give blue color. Out of 16, 3 by 16 of 16 square. So 16 will get cancelled. So 3 we have to give blue color. Correct. Next red color, 5 by 16. 5 by 16 into 16 into 16. 16 cancel. So 5 color you have to give red. 5 boxes you have to give red. 1 2 3 4 5. So remaining half of the square grid is yellow. So out of 16 half is 8. So 8 squares you have to give yellow color. Next sum. This is Ramu's vegetable field has 9 equal parts. 9 equal parts. What vegetable does he grow? Which vegetable grows in the biggest part of the field and what part it is? On what part of the field does he grow? Potatoes. here is the garden, his vegetable garden, in this vegetable garden Ramu grows many vegetables, capsicum, brinjal, here you can find capsicum, brinjal, tomato, potatoes in his field. Total number of parts of the field is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 parts in his field. Ramu grows biggest part of his field. Part of the field used for growing tomato. Tomato is, you can see, 1, 2, 3. So 3 by 9. Out of 9, 3 parts he grows only tomatoes. So 3 by 9. You can simplify. 1 3 is 3. 3 3s are 9. So 1 by 3. 1 by 3 part he used for growing tomatoes. 1/3 of the field he grows tomatoes. Parts of the field used for growing potatoes. Potatoes, you can see, 1, 2. So 2 parts out of 9. So 2 by 9. We can say 2/9 part of the field he grows potatoes. What part of the field is used to grow spinach? There is a spinach here. Here only 1 part. So out of 9, 1 part he grows spinach, that is 1 by 9. We can say that is the part out of 9, 1 part he grows spinach. Growing brinjals 1 and 2. 2 parts, these 2 brinjal, so 2 by 9. Ramu grows spinach and brinjal in 1/9, 2/9 part of the field respectively. Now we are going to, now you write some questions by looking at this picture. Which vegetables are grown in the least part of the field? One question you can make. Another question, what is the part of the field used to grow radish and tomatoes together? Question, Ramu wanted to give these vegetables to his friends. He gave Abu Bakr 1/5 of these tomatoes and 1/3 of the potatoes. Srija got 2/5 of the tomatoes and 3/5 of the potatoes. Nancy got the rest of these vegetables. Circle Abu Bakr's share in blue and circle Srija's share in yellow. So share in yellow and blue. Blue color sharing, yellow color sharing, yellow and blue color sharing we are going to circle. Now how many potatoes and tomatoes did Nancy get? Total number of tomatoes in his garden is 20. You count number of tomatoes: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. 20 tomatoes. Potatoes 18 potatoes is going to give 1/5 of the tomatoes and 1/3 of the potatoes to Abu Bakr. 1/5 of tomatoes, so 1/5 of how many tomatoes? 20. 1/5 of 20 is equal to 1 5 is 5, 4 5s are 20, so is equal to 4. So 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4, and potatoes Abu Bakr will get 18 divided by 3 is equal to 6. We will circle 4 tomatoes and 6 potatoes in blue to show Abu Bakr's share. Here already have circled 4 tomatoes. This is for Abu Bakr, and 6 potatoes. 6 potatoes share of Abu Bakr. Then Srija got 1/5 of the tomatoes and 3/6 of the potatoes. So number of tomatoes with Srija 2 multiplied by 4 is equal to 8. 1/6 of 18 means 1/6 into 18 is equal to 3. Is equal to 3. 1663 6 3 6 are 18. So 3 will come. So 1/6 of 18 is 3. So number of potatoes with Srija 3 multiplied by 3 is equal to 9. 9 potatoes. You can here 9 potatoes. Ramu gave 4 potatoes to Abu Bakr and 8 potatoes to Srija. He gave a total 12 tomatoes to Abu Bakr and Srija. Totally 8 and 4 makes 12. Ramu gave 6 potatoes to Abu Bakr and 9 potatoes to Srija. He gave a total of 15. 9 plus 6 15 potatoes to Abu Bakr and Srija. So remaining number of potatoes left 20 minus 12 is equal to 8 left out, and number of potatoes left 18 minus this 15 gave, so 3 is left out. So Nancy will get 8 tomatoes and 3 potatoes. The card game puzzle. Divide the white area in square A into 2 equal parts. Now do the second question. Divide the white area in square B into 3 equal parts, and C 4 equal parts, and D divide into 7 equal parts. Okay. Now part A, we are going to divide the white part. This is the white part. We are going to divide in 2 equal parts like this. You can draw a line here, this corner to here. Now it is 2 equal parts. 1 2. So A is divided into 2 equal parts. Okay. Second question number 2, 3 equal parts. The white color divided into 3 equal parts. So you can draw a line like this. One more line. So 3 equal parts. 1 2 3. 3 equal parts. Answer. C, 4 equal parts. The white part is to be divided into 4 equal parts. So we have to draw like this. 1 2 3 and 4. Now the same divided into 4 equal parts. Fourth one, D, 7 equal parts. So you can divide 7 equal parts. 1 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So fourth is divided into 7 equal parts. What part of each shape is colored? First guess the answer, then check the answer. Now we will check the answer. First one, following are the guesses. 1/8 of the shape is colored blue. Out of 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1/8 is colored blue. Second question, out of 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6, how many 1/6? 1/6 is colored red. Third one, 1 2, out of 9, 2 part is colored red. 4/5 of the shape is colored 4. 1 2 3 4. 4 by, totally how many boxes are there? 1 2 3 4 5. 5 3s are 15. 4/15 you can say. On cross checking we now find that our guess is correct only. Look at the small triangle. What part of the square it is? How will you find this out? We will divide the whole square into small triangles as shown in the figure. We can draw like this. Now we will get 16 such triangles. Total number of triangles is 16. Number of triangle colored is 1. So 1/16. Only 1 is colored red out of 16. This is colored. The color colored small triangle is 1/16th. 1/16th we can say 1/16 in fraction. Colored parts complete this. This circle is divided into two equal parts. Out of two equal parts, one part is colored blue. Out of two, one is colored blue color. Here the circle is divided into dash equal parts, and the circle is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. Out of 4 equal parts, dash parts are colored blue, 2 parts are colored blue. Here the circle is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. Out of 6, 4 parts are colored blue. Now we will discuss the answer. The circle is divided into the first figure 2 equal parts, and out of 2 equal parts, one part is colored blue. Here the circle is divided into the second part 4 equal parts. Out of 4 equal parts, 2 parts are colored blue. Here the circle is divided into 6 equal parts in the third figure. Out of 6 equal parts, 3 parts are colored blue. Fourth sum. The circle is divided into 8 equal parts in the fourth figure. Out of 8 parts, 4 parts are blue color. So we can say 1/2 is equal to 1/4 is equal to 3/6 is equal to 4/8. How it is? 1/2 is equal to 2/4. Just you cut the value, cut the number. 1, 2 is 2, 2 2s are 4. So 1/2 is equal to 1/2 again is equal to 3/6. How it is? 1 3 is 3, 2 3s are 6. So again 1/2 we are getting is equal to 4/8. How it is? 1 8 is 8, 2 8s are 14, 2 4s are 18, sorry. 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8. So all are equal to 1/2 only. So they are equivalent fraction. They are equal. Ramesh bought a piece of halwa for his children, Ammu and Anu. He divided it equally for them. Each will get dash part of halwa, half part of the. Each one will get 2 part of the halwa. Ramesh divide the piece of halwa into 2 parts. Then each will get half part of the halwa. Each one held 2 part. Each one get half part of the halwa. Now, when each of the 2 pieces of halwa is divided to 2 equal parts, then each one will get, the total number of pieces is 4. Now each of the child will get 2 pieces. Actually in this sum, Ramesh bought pieces of halwa, a piece of halwa. First he make 2 equal parts. So Ammu one piece will be given to Ammu, and Anu will get another piece. Again he want to divide this first piece into. So now number of pieces is 4. So Ammu will get 2 pieces. Ammu will get 2 pieces. These 2 pieces Ammu will get, and Anu also will get 2 pieces. Ammu will get 2 pieces of halwa. The total number of pieces in the halwa is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the part of halwa that Ammu gets half part of the halwa. That is, here we have written half part of the halwa. When each of 4 pieces cut again into half, these 4 pieces again we are going to make it into half. Now how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 equal halves. Each piece is 18 parts of the whole halwa. So then each of the 2 child gets 3 pieces of halwa. So 1/2 is equal to 2/4 is equal to 3/4, 3/6 equal to 4/8 is equal to 5/10 is equal to 6/10. Now it is again 1 2 is 2, 2 2s are 4, you will get 1/2 only. 1 3 is 3, 2 3s are 6, so 1/2 only. So 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8, 1/2. 1 5 is 5, 2 5s are 10, 1 6 is 6, 2 6 are 12. So all the fractions are equal to 1 by 2. Look at the picture. Write what part of the stripe is each green pieces, which write the part of the piece of each color. Now how many 1/4 will make a half? How many 1 by 8 will make 1 by 4? How many 1 by 8 are in half? Now ask your friends some questions on the same picture. Now the whole strips is divided into, first case it is the whole part. Now the whole part is divided into 2 equal parts. You can see 2 parts. So the green strip is divided 4 equal parts, thus each part is 1 by 4 of the whole. The 1 by 4 of the whole green strips. 2 1/4 will make a half. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 will make half. 2 1/8. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8, you will get 2 by 8. 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8. If denominator is same, 8 here also 8, so you can write you can add the numerator alone, so it will become 2 by 8. Patterns. Look at this square. What part is colored blue? What part is green? Now the given square is divided in such a way that equally it is divided. 1 2 3 4 4 4 are 16. There are 16 squares in this grid. Total number of small squares in the grid 16. Number of blue colored square, blue color 1 2, so 2 by 16. 1/8 of the square shaded blue, 1/8 is shaded blue color 1 2, so 2 by 16, that is equal to 1/8 is equal to 1 by 8. 1 2 is 2, 8 2s are 16, so 1/8 you can say. Green shaded only 1, so 1 by 16 is green color. Here it is given 1 by 16 green color. 1/16 of the square is shaded green color in this figure. Amini says half of half and 1/3 of 3/4 are equal. Do you agree? Now we can show the above with the help of figure. Half, this is half. The square is divided into 2 equal parts. Half of half, so 1 half, again we are dividing. Second, 3/4, 1 2 3, this is 3/4. 1/3 of the quarter, that is 1/3 of the quarter. Half of half is equal to 1/4. Half of half is equal to 1/4. 1/3 of 3/4 is equal to 1/4. We can say that half of half is equal to 1/3 of 3/4, we can say. Now we are going to draw 1 by 5 petals of a flower. Complete the flower by drawing the other petals. Only one petal is drawn in the question. Now remaining petals you have to draw 1 2 3 4 5. Remaining 5 petals you have to draw for this question. Second one, in this fan 1/3 of the blade of a fan is shown. Complete the picture. Remaining 2 blade you have to draw for the fan. Half of the blade of another fan are shown. Only the blade is given, only 2 blade is given, so remaining 2 part you have to draw 1, and here also you can draw another 2 blades to complete the picture. How many 50 paise will make 1 rupee? Is 50 paise half of 1 rupee? How many 25 paise will make 1 rupee? In 1 rupee, how many 25 paise? 4 25 paise. 25 paise is dash part of 1 by 1 rupee, and 20 paise is dash part of 1 rupee. How many 10 paise will be there in 1 rupee? So 10 paise is dash part of 1 rupee. Now let us discuss. First one, 1 rupee 100 paise. Number of 50 paise in 100 paise is 2. 250 paise will be there in 1 rupee. 250 paise will make 1 rupee. 250 paise coin make 1 rupee. So 50 paise is half of 1 rupee. We know that 100 paise is equal to 1 rupee. 25 paise is 1 rupee in 1 rupee. So 100 by 25 is equal to, there are 4 25 paise will be there in 1 rupee. So 4 25 paise coins will make 1 rupee. 4 25 paise coin will make 1 rupee. So 25 paise is 1/4. 1/4 means 1 by 4 of 1 rupee. So 20 paise, how many will be there? So 100 divided by 20 is equal to, there are 5 20 paise will be there in 1 rupee. 5 25 paise. 20 paise. 20 paise is 1/5 of 1 by 5. 1 by 5 of 1 rupee. 1 by 5 of 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. Okay, so 100, next 10 paise, how many will be there? There will be 10 paise will be there. 100 divided by 10 is equal to 10. So 10 paise is 1 by 10th of 1 rupee. 1 by 10th of 1 rupee. This is 1 by 10th of 1 rupee. An old woman and old woman's will. Once there lived an old woman. She lived with her 3 daughters. She was quite rich and had 19 camels. One day she fell ill. The daughters called the doctor. The doctor tried his best but could not save the woman. After her death, the daughters read what she had written in the will. My eldest daughter will get half of my camels. Actually, half of my camels. My second daughter will get 1 by 4. 1 by 4 of my camels. My third daughter will get 1 by 5 of my camels. Total number of camels, how many camels? 19. 19 camels. Is it possible to divide in half? Not possible. The condition is we should not cut any camel. So the daughters were really confused. How can I get half of 19 camels? Is it possible? No. Asked the elder daughter, half of 19 is 9 and a half. But we cannot cut the camel. The second daughter said, that is right, but what we will do? Asked the third daughter. Just then they saw their auntie coming. The daughters told their problem. Show me the will. I have idea. You take my camel, so you have 20 camels. Now you can divide them as your mother wanted. So out of 20, the half of the camel is to be given to the first daughter, eldest daughter. So half of 20 is equal to 10. 20 of half of 20. 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10 camel. So 10 camel, first daughter will get 10 camels. Second one. What is the condition for the second daughter? The second daughter will get the number of camels given to second daughter, so 1/4. So 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5 camels. First daughter will get 10 camels, the second will get 5, and the third one, the number of camels given to third daughter, so 1 by 5, 1/5. That means 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4 camel. If you add 10 plus 5 plus 4, totally 19 camels over. So one camel is left out. 10 plus 5 plus 4 is equal to 19. When the daughters counted their camels, they found that there were 19 camels to be divided among them total. The division of 19 camels among 3 daughters in the given fraction was possible only when the aunt included her camel. Timetable. Arun's timetable is given. One day timetable is given. One day there are 24 hours. 1 to here 24 hours. Sleeping hours 1/3 of a day. That means 1/3 of 24 hours. 1 3 is 3. 8 3s are 24. So 8 hours sleeping hours. So the total hours in one day is 24. Sleeping hours 1/3 means 1/3 divided by 3. So 8 hours. 8 hours. Arun sleeps for 8 hours in a day. Arun plays. Playing hours 1/8 of a day. That means 24 divided by 8. 3 hours. Then studies 1/4. That means 24 divided by 4. 1/4 of 24 is equal to 6 hours. So 6 plus 3 plus 8, 17 hours. The number of hours left, totally 24 hours, 17 hours. These are the activities he is doing. So 7 hours left. What part of the day? It is out of 24, 7. So 7 by 24. It is 7/24 of the day for other activities. A school decided to bring out a magazine every quarter of the year. How many magazines will they have in year? 1 year is having 12 months, January to December. 12 months are there, so 12 months. Quarter of an year 3 months, so 12 quarter. 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3 months. 3 4s are 12. Number of quarters in 1 year. 1 year how many quarters will be there? There will be 4 quarters. School brings one magazine every quarter of the day. So magazine brought by school in 1 year, 1 into 4 is equal to 4 magazines. Magazines are printed at the end of each quarter of the year. March 1 magazine, June, September and December. There will be 4 magazine. Here it is marked March, June, September and December. So the school will bring 4 magazine in a year. Have heard about Kumbhakarnan, the brother of Ravana. Kumbhakarnan, the habits of Kumbhakarnan used to sleep long period. He used to sleep half a year. Most of people sleep 8 hours a day, but Kumbhakarnan used to sleep 6 months in a year. Then what part of a day is it? We can discuss. Total number of hours in one day is equal to 24 hours. Number of hours people normally sleep 8 hours. So 8 is what part of a day? 8 by 24. That is actually 1/3. It is 1/3 of a day. Number of days in ordinary year, there are 365 days. Number of hours in one day, 24 hours. So how many hours are there in 1 year? 24 multiplied by 365 is equal to 8760 hours. Now number of hours that normally people sleep 8 hours in a day. Number of hours that people slept in 365 days is equal to 365 multiplied by 8 is equal to 2920 hours. People normally sleep in a year. The part of the year that people slept is equal to 2920 divided by 8760 is equal to 1/3. People slept 1/3 of the year. A man sleeps 1/3 part of an year. Number of years a man, 60 years slept. 60 divided by 3 is equal to 20. so 20 years. A man of 60 years must have slept 20 years. If you have completed 60 years, your age is 60, you must have slept at least 20 years. How much? Look at the yellow price list. Tomato 12 rupees, potato 10 rupees, onion 16 rupees, carrot 18 rupees, bottle gourd it is 8 rupees it is given. Now how much does 2 kilogram of tomato and half kg of tomatoes, 2.5 kg of tomatoes, we are going to find it. Now cost of 1 kg tomato, it is given 12 rupees. So 2 kilogram of tomato is equal to 12 multiplied by 2 is equal to 24 rupees for the first question. Second one, cost of 1 kilogram of tomato, it is given 12 rupees. Half kilogram you have to find, so 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6 rupees half kg. Cost of 1 kilogram of tomato, it is given 12 rupees. 2.5 kg we want, so 12 plus 12 plus half kilo 6 rupees, so totally 30 rupees for 2.5 kilogram of tomatoes. 1 kg potato, it is given 10 rupees, so half kg potato is equal to 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5 rupees. 2.5 kg, so 1 kg 10 plus 10 20, half kg 5, so 25 rupees for 2.5 kg of potatoes. 1 kg of carrot, it is given 18 rupees. Quarter kg we have to find, that means 1 by 4 kg. 18 divided by 4 is equal to 4 rupees 50 paise. 1 by 4 kg carrot is equal to 1 kg 18 rupees and quarter kg 4 rupees 50 paise, so 22 rupees 50 paise. 1 kilogram of curd 8 rupees. 3 by 4 kg of curd is equal to 6 rupees, so 3 by 4 kg is equal to 8 multiplied by 4 kilogram, then plus 6 rupees for 3 by 4 kg. If you add, you will get 38 rupees for 3 by 4 kilogram of curd. Cost of 1 kg potato, it is given 10 rupees. Quarter kg, 1 by 4 kg means quarter kg is equal to 10 divided by 4 is equal to 2 rupees 50 paise. 2 1 by 4 kg means 2 into 10 20 plus 2 rupees 50 paise, 22 rupees 50 paise. 3 by 4 kg, 3 kg carrot 18 into 3 and 3 by 4 kg carrot 13 rupees 50 paise. Adding you will get 37 rupees 50 paise. Adding these two you will get. Same way, the cost of 1 by 2 kg of curd, 8 rupees 1 kg, half kg 4 rupees, so 8 and 4 make 12 rupees 1 kg of curd, and she has to pay 22 rupees 50 plus 37.50 plus 12, totally 72 rupees he has to pay. Now the table, potato 1 by 2 kg per kg or 1 kg 30 rupees, so amount she has to pay 105. If 3 kg tomatoes she purchase, 3 4s are 3 into 40, 3 into 40 is equal to 120 rupees. 20 rupees per kg. 1 by 4 kg of cabbage will make rupees 25. The total amount she has to pay 250. Adding will get. Rahim's journey. Rahim has to travel 1 by 4 kg to school. To reach school, what distance does he travel to go to school and come back? 1 by 4 kg, he is going upward kilometer school and coming back 1 by 4. 1 by 4. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 2 1 by 2. 1 plus 1 2, quarter plus quarter half. The distance travelled by Rahim to school, that is 1 by 4. Then return from school 1 by 4. Adding 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. 1 plus 1 2 and 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, quarter plus quarter half. So totally 1 by 2 kilometer Rahim has to travel. What coins Lada bought? A pencil, a pen for 7.5 rupee. C gave 10 rupees. The shopkeeper gave back the money in half and quarter rupees. What are the coins C got? Cost of pen and a pencil 7 rupees 50 paise, that is 7 1 by 2. The money given to the shopkeeper 10 rupees. So remaining money 2 rupees 50 paise, because 10 rupees given to the shopkeeper, the cost for the items 750. So we know that 1 quarter is 25 paise in a 1 rupee, 1 half rupee actually 50 paise. The shopkeeper can return 2 1 by 2 in the following way. 2 rupees 50 paise, how he can give? The shopkeeper 1 half rupee he can give, and 8 quarter rupee will make 2 rupees 50 paise, or he can give 4 half rupees coin and 2 quarter rupee coins he can give for 2 rupees 50 paise, 2 half rupees coins and 6 quarter rupee coins also he can give, or 3 half rupee coins and 4 quarter rupee coins will make 2 rupees 50 paise. At the railway station, it is your attention please. Mangalore Express coming from Mangalore and going to Thiruvananthapuram is now running late by half an hour. Oh, the train is late today. The right time is 6:45. It is not 7, 6:45. The time 6:45. It is the clock. This is actually 6:45. It is not completed 7. What time is the train expected to come today? Nazia gets off at a station 2.5 hours from this station. What time will she get off? Saji will take 5 hours to reach Ernakulam by this train. At what time he reached there? Now let us discuss the answer. The correct time for the arrival of the train is 6:45, that is actually 6:45. 6 hours 45 minutes. The train is late by half an hour. Half an hour means 30 minutes late. Half an hour means 13 hours 13 minutes late. So expected time of the arrival of the train, actual time 6:3/4, 6:45 plus half an hour late. So when you simplify 6 4s are 24 plus 3 27/4, you can write this fraction plus half. 24/7 plus half, multiplying the numerator and denominator by 2, you will get, here you multiply by 2, denominator also you multiply by 2, so the fraction will become 2/4. Now here denominator is 4, here also denominator is 4, that means 27/4 plus 2/4. If the denominators are equal, we can add the numerator alone. 27 plus 2, 29/4. 29 divided by 4, you will get 29 put inside, 4 outside, 7 4s are 28, so remainder 1. So 7 1/4 we can write. 7 1/4 you can write. Thus the expected time of the arrival of the train is 7:15. That means 7:15. The expected time of the train is 7:15 only. Expected time of the arrival of the train 7 hours, 7 1/4 hours. Nazia gets off at a station 2.5 hours of boarding the train. Time at which Nazia will get, just add 7 hours, 7 1/4 hours plus 2 1/2 hours. 7, you make it as it is mixed fraction, change into improper fraction. 7 4s are 28 plus 1 29/4 plus 5/2. Multiply the numerator and denominator, that means 5/2 multiplied by numerator 2, denominator also multiplied by 2. Why we have to multiply numerator and denominator by 2? to get the same denominator in the both the fraction. So this 5 by 2 will become 10 by 4. Now here 4, here also the denominator is 4. Now you can add the numerator alone. 29 plus 10, 39. Denominator write only one time. 39 divided by 4. 39 put inside and divided by 4. 9 4s are 36. Remaining 3. So we can write 9 3 by 4. So Nasia will get off from the station to quarter to 10. That means 9 hours 45 minutes. We can say quarter to 10. 15 minutes to reach 10. Saji will reach Ernakulam by this train after 5 hours. Expected time of arrival of the train is 7 hours. 7 1 by 4 hours. So expected time at which Saji will reach Ernakulam 7 1 by 4 plus 5 hours. After 5 hours only he is reaching. So adding, make it 7 4s are 28 plus 1 29 by 4. 5 by 1, multiply numerator and denominator by 5 4. So the fraction will become 5 4s are 20. 1 4 is 4. So denominators are equal. So now we can add the numerator. 29 plus 20, 49 by 4. If you divide, you will get 12 1 by 4. That is quarter past 12. Thank you.